Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name once again is Celestial C888 and today we will be doing a monthly reading. Now today not only will we be using the Mermaid Tarot deck, the standard deck that we use for readings, but we will also be pulling some messages from the Psychic Oracle deck. We will also pull a Moonology Oracle deck message, just one, and one or two Romance Angel Oracle cards for your monthly reading. These are the decks that we will be using for your overall general reading for the month. And now, without further ado, let us begin. All right, Cancer, these are your cards, and this is your monthly reading for September 2022. Now, first impressions, Cancers, I'm definitely getting that for a lot of Cancers in the collective, myself included, we have the opportunity to meet somebody new. Now, whether it's romantic-wise or friendship-wise, we definitely have this opportunity in the month of September to meet somebody new. But, and there is a but, Cancer, our first card is the Two of Cups reverse. Now, the Two of Cups reverse definitely tells me, Cancers, again, myself included, that even though we have this opportunity to meet somebody new, we're kind of self-sabotaging ourselves a little bit. Maybe we're self-sabotaging ourselves because we've been hurt in the past and we, don't want to put our necks on the line again or our hearts on the line again, whether it is a friendship, Cancer, or a romantic relationship. You might have this person coming in and, might not be 100% sure if you want to pursue that relationship because, you don't want to get hurt, or even just for Cancers, I can even include myself especially, is that you don't know if they're gonna get along with like your friends and your family, and I know this as from personal experience. I often think, are they going to get along with my siblings? Are they going to get along with my friends? Is it going to be a lot of work? Is it going to be awkward? Definitely for Cancers, as much as we might want to have like more friends, but we only have a couple of friends because, we don't want to have too many people around that are just going to end up not getting along with each other. I think definitely Cancers, like, we can be sociable, we can get along with people at work and school, and other social events, but we're kind of just like selected of like, oh, is this person going to be offensive around this and that person? And if so, then, this shouldn't be anything more than acquaintanceships. And I definitely feel, Cancer, for this month of September, you might be getting a missed opportunity by having that mentality because, again, the next card is the Nine of Swords. We're definitely not giving the space in ourselves, in our heads, to really think about, if we want to pursue the relationship. I think for the collective Cancers this month, we're gonna be like, I'm not sure, because what if he doesn't get along with insert whoever's name here, or I'm not sure, what if she doesn't get along with insert other name here, or what if I try and it just doesn't work out. Maybe in the past you've tried being friends with certain kinds of people and it just didn't work out. Maybe this is maybe this person new person coming in is the kind of person you tended to avoid when you were younger because it just never seemed to work out the way you wanted, Cancer. And I definitely feel in the collective with this Nine of Swords, we definitely have to get out of our heads a little bit. But with this next card coming in, the Two of Wands reverse, we're kind of, again, in this state of feeling of just like, I don't want to stick my neck out for somebody who's not even gonna be around after the end of the month, after the end of the week. Like, we're very, again, Cancers, myself included, we're very selective, we're very careful. I know I personally think about these things all the time when talking to somebody new. I'll be like, oh, I can get along with that person fine, but my friend over there is probably not going to. So I'm just, I'm not gonna really pursue it more than just, somebody I get along with at work. And again, Cancer, we might be missing something very special by doing this, especially this month, Cancer. And I'll let you know as we continue, because I believe we're being told to like set those delusions down, so put those things aside with this Seven of Cups. I think we're, and this is definitely hard to say for even for me as a Cancer, we kind of have to no, it's like not be so protective of ourselves. And I know that's probably shocking for a lot of Cancers who are listening to me. It's like Cancer not being protective, not like being sure that, you know, whoever they're pursuing is the right one for them. Yeah, but here's the thing with us Cancers though. We never pursue somebody who's just the right person for us. We try to we have this mindset of just like right person for me, but also my family and also my friends and also my dog and also my cat and also my iguana and also my ferret and it's like it's everybody and then us usually. Like it's not even completely about us. It's like, can this person get along with everybody? And we work ourselves around it. Well, if they can get along with everybody, then you know I certainly can get along with them. And that mentality, Cancer, we've got to put on the shelf with the Seven of Cups. We got to put that mentality aside, because I feel as if for this month especially we're being asked to like actually think about ourselves, which again, very difficult for a Cancer to just only think about themselves, but like put ourselves first this month, Cancer. You know, definitely feel like we have to set our boundaries down with this Nine of Wands. Definitely the Nine of Wands forward would be us, you know, building a border around ourselves. But I definitely feel for this month we're being asked to, you know, not necessarily build a border around ourselves anymore. We definitely again have that mentality to do that. And it's not even just that we're protecting ourselves necessarily. Of course a Cancer is very protective of themselves, but I do feel as if it's also so that, you know, they're protecting the people around them too. They're protecting, you know, they're protecting their cousin who's a certain way, and you know only a certain amount of people will be okay with that person. You know, we don't just protect ourselves, despite, you know, what most people would probably say, like, oh yeah, Cancers are just really protective of themselves. This is like, no, Cancers are usually protected of themselves and also protected of, like, if you're a Cancer's friend, then they're going out into like the dating pool, into like the socializing pool, not just to make friends or to be in a relationship with somebody. It's just like, well, I have to also consider this and that person too. And again, I feel as if we're being asked to get out of that mindset a little bit this month, Cancer, because again we have this hermit crab, the hermit, as the I said hermit crab because we're the crabs. Anyways, we have the hermit card, Cancer, for the monthly reading for September. We have the hermit card, and I definitely feel for us particularly it's just to like recline ourselves and just like only keep space for what we know is good for us, to actually like take the time and space to only focus on what is good for us. What I feel that this card is saying is just like separate yourself from, is if this person's good for your mom, dad, sister, brother, cousins, friends. Separate yourself from that mindset and only think of if this person is good for you, Cancer. Definitely feel that this is what we're being asked for the month, to consider if this person is good for you. Next, let's see what the psychic tarot cards we have for the month is. And the first card is Hope. So I definitely feel for us, we have hope for this relationship to work if we're able to get ourselves out of the mindset of just, you know, should we even trust this other person into our lives? I definitely feel for the collective Cancers, you know, we have a hard time trusting other people. We have a hard time putting hope into like relationships, because again, we don't just consider ourselves, we consider other people. But there's definitely hope in this relationship. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could just be a good friendship. It could just be a good partnership. We have this opportunity to meet somebody new, and it could be within any aspect of our lives, Cancer. But again, I think for this month, we're being asked to, actually consider ourselves and not like the hundreds of other people who are around us. Not that there's necessarily always 100 other people. Maybe for some Cancers out there, you actually have 100 people around you and you're considering them all at once. But for this month, Cancer, only, focus on yourself a little bit and have hope in yourself. Next, for the Psychic Tarot cards, we also have the Sakura Chakra. And again, I feel as if this is telling us to focus on ourselves a little bit more. Also, for those of you out there who are like into the chakra thing, maybe your sacral chakra, excuse me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, maybe your sacral chakra is out of line. I definitely at least once a month listen to like different chakra musics each day so that I could get myself back in line. There's definitely a lot of places where you can watch like a quick video for like 10 to 20 minutes. Maybe you'll have it playing while you're sleeping. That's what I personally do. I'll have it playing while I'm sleeping, to just get yourself back in line. And again, I also feel like as if this card is definitely saying again to focus on ourselves a little bit more. Definitely, I want to say if you're working on your chakras, you're taking care of yourself in some way. Next, for the Moon card, let me pull it out. Excuse me. Ooh, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. So okay. For those of us who, whether this is a relationship, romantic, or maybe just a friendship, you can love your friend too. And maybe not in a romantic sense, but maybe, as a person that you rely on and you care for. So we're definitely being asked to like, instead of having our mistrust issues, to bring love into the situation that we have this month. Again, this is a general reading, so maybe you could be being told to bring love into a different situation, maybe not necessarily a relationship situation, whether it is romantic or otherwise. But yeah, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. And then finally, let's look at our romance cards. First card is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life. So maybe the financial issue that we're having with trusting this new person is maybe, career wise, we're not at the same level. Like Cancer, maybe you're up and the other person's down, or maybe you, Cancer, are down and the other person's up, and you're wondering, what could this person possibly see within me? They could do so much better. And again, this is not how they see you, but this is probably how you see yourselves. Like, we usually are our worst, we're more negative towards ourselves than other people tend to be towards us. So definitely you're thinking about that. Maybe you don't think you're ready to be in a relationship until you get your finances and your career in order. Maybe you're just like, well, I'll pursue a relationship when I'm no longer in debt by this much. I think definitely for this card, it's definitely saying that on some level it's money wise that have us right now, Cancer. And then the next romance card is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualizations help bring you together. So for congratulations for those Cancers who are meeting their soulmates, whether it's just I feel as if for this particular reading, it could be your soul family too. It doesn't necessarily have to be the partner in which you're with for the rest of your life. For some Cancer, this is definitely going to be that for September. So congratulations for them. I will see what happens to me on this month. But yes, this is the general reading for Cancers for the month of September. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe to help the channel grow. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.